Is it okay for us to ask them if we don't see one?
Absolutely. Also, just be sure that no one's feet are getting in the walkway.
Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Hawks have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the Thunder? Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
And it's the start here of Game 3 of the NBA Finals. 2K Sports postseason presentation of the NBA, and it's tied 1-1. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's MP in at the three, the small forward. And for the Thunder, at the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Holmgren plays at the four, with Hartenstein at the center spot. And it's Williams at the small forward. You look at Atlanta. Their home crowd is fired up for this Game 3. You can certainly feel it here in the arena. These finals have been even, 1-1 so far. So tonight is
perfect.
I mean, walking around the city today, all of the talk is about this series. I expect a loud arena, and watching warm-ups, I'll tell you what, this team is fired up.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Puts in the tray.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Inside. Here's MP.
Perfect.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Young against SGA. Here's Williams over MP. Williams, that's good.
Lethal in that area. Williams has the athletic ability and finesse to score in so many ways.
MP outside.
Green
Coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. SGA passes to Hartenstein. Holmgren kicks to SGA. Out to Wallace. Pass to Williams. Jacks up a three. Johnson with the rebound. The Hawks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. MP finds Porzingis. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Porzingis with a screen on Williams. A pass to Porzingis. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
It's time for the dance cam. If you see yourself on the big screen and you know what to do, show us your move.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. In the third spot, Jalen Johnson.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him. And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Now, here's MP. He's got 7. Pass to Young. 6 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, you kind of know eventually Young will find a shot. He's just that good, even when racing the clock.
Now here's Williams. The 3 sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got 5 points so far.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Porzingis with the steal to the inside.
Perfect.
And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by MP.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now, here's MP. He has 7. Young finds MP. Back to Young. MP sets the screen for Young. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist on the night. Williams, that's good. And it's 7 points for Williams.
Well, he's 3 for 4 to start out. Right off the bat, you could sense he was dialed in. All business so far.
Back to Young. Pass to Daniel. It's MP, top of the key. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
SGA with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight, and he said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you. Taken away by Williams. Outside, SGA. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 2nd basket of the night.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And the Thunder making a change here. Dort's checked in. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Young, no good. The Thunder have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Johnson against Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Over Johnson. Holmgren can't hit.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
It is so much fun watching these guys just throw it down. Jalen Johnson can do it with the best of them.
Here's SGA after the basket by Atlanta. Holmgren kicks to SGA. Back to Holmgren.
Nope.
3-pointers off the mark. Atlanta's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Back to MP. The kick out to Young. From past the arc. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from 3-point land so far in the ballgame. The kick out to Williams. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Pass to Holmgren. And a 3-ball is good. Holmgren's got 12 points in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy.
Nope. And stolen by Okongwu. Johnson dishes to Okongwu. Hawks passing it around. MP against Williams. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, with that explosive leaping ability, Okongwu is someone who spaces the floor vertically.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe. Holmgren the screen. Caruso finds Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. But when he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now, here's Dort. Hasn't made one yet. Back to Caruso. Caruso got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation. Wiggins is checked in for Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City, number 21.
Here's Alexander Walker. Screen by MP. To the paint, deflects the pass, and stolen by Caruso. Out to the right wing, beyond the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. And this is a team that, quite frankly, has been incredibly impressive so far in the postseason, with only 3 losses to date.
And to get to this stage of the playoffs and only have 3 losses is really incredible. But they can't get carried away knowing that. The job's not finished.
Shot clock at 6. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. The shot's good. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Holmgren outside. And the 3 off target. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Bucks ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll be back right after this. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving, All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense, into the paint. Something coaches always love to see.
So Johnson sitting on the bench. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got MP. Okongwu is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Krejci in at the point guard. And so here is Oklahoma City after the basket by Atlanta.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Okongwu a screen. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Their offense came out big in Saturday's game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
Now, here's MP. 9 points in the game so far. A kick out to O'Neal. Atlanta needs to get off the shot here. And the dunk by MP.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Caruso, the pass to Dort. Back to Caruso. Offline with his 3. The Hawks leading by 5. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. MP outside. Okongwu, the pass to Krejci. Okongwu with a screen on Dort. A 3 from MP. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. Higgins outside. Pass to Joe. Over MP. The Thunder with another miss.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He picked up 38 points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams is checked in for Aaron Wiggins, and it's Casey Wallace in for Isaiah Joe. MP finds Young. This one for 3. Caruso grabs the miss. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Thunder. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Outside, Dort. Holmgren at the elbow. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Holmgren. Holmgren's got 4 assists in the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now, here is Young. He has 5. MP passes to Porzingis. Holmgren with the steal. Wallace kicks to Dort. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. MP is number 1. The Hawks trail by 3. MP with a screen on Wallace. Pass to MP. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And that one's good, Caruso.
Well, when he's able to find a shot he likes, Caruso can be pretty effective from range.
MP with a screen on Wallace. Down low, MP. Close in, no stopping MP.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Oklahoma City.
Caruso looking for an opening. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him. SGA is checked in for Alex Caruso. The Hawks trail by 4. And here is MP. He's got 13. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Dort. At the elbow, Williams. Over Johnson. Williams kicks to Wallace. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy.
We've reached the end of the first half of play. Hawks lead by 13. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the Atlanta Hawks.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. They say, and I don't know who they are, that a playoff series hasn't started until somebody loses at home. They've done that. So, Jet, any concern?
No, not yet. Still plenty of basketball left.
And to win tonight, you got to retake that home court advantage, and they just got to stay confident.
I like it. You guys can give me a pep talk anytime. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Well, the lights are bright in this matchup, and he's had no problem playing up to the moment.
And we're trailing by 13. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. At the guard spots will be seen Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. And that's who Mark Daigneault started. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review it.
The previous play is under review.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is. And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Both shots good from the stripe.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
The Hawks leading by 11. MP with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's MP. Here comes MP.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Oklahoma City shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Holmgren kicks to Williams. Kicks it out to Holmgren. There's the triple. Williams can't get it to go.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor. But we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
SGA against Young. Gets it alive, and Hartenstein is right there.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
Bounce pass Young. Using his athleticism, MP with the play.
Yeah, you're not going to find too many floor generals better than Young.
Holmgren outside. Inside, Porzingis with the steal. To the inside, and stolen by Williams. Here's SGA. Holmgren. A rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Thunder with the rebound. Nobody near Williams. Gets an open look and hits. Williams has got 12.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
MP passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, and Porzingis is deceptively mobile at times, which makes him dangerous in pick and rolls.
Holmgren with a screen on Young. And a wide open look for SGA. He can't get that one to fall. And so MP will bring it up for the Hawks. Diving in, and the dunk by MP.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Williams against MP. Here's Holmgren. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. 16 points for Chet Holmgren.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
Over in the corner, Williams. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Under trailing by 13. And Williams slams it in.
How about the showmanship of Jalen Williams?
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Atlanta has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Porzingis sets the pick for MP. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Williams. Lefty move. And it's good on the way in. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
Just having his way on that one. Williams is showcasing a well-rounded offensive game, piling up the points.
On the wing, MP. He's started by Williams. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Daniels against Waltz. The kick out to Williams. The three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got 19 points.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up the second half, it's a great time to do it. Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Thunder trailing by 8. Wallace outside. Back to SGA. Lock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
That one goes. Count it. Porzingis has got 15.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA double team. Holmgren wide open. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
MV with a screen on SGA. MV finds Young. Offers a three. Sinks a triple. 10 points for him.
Well, anytime you want a three-point shooting competition, Young is up for it.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you didn't offer more resistance than that.
Making a switch here. Dort's checked in. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Onyeka Okongwu, number 1. Trailing by 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Johnson and Okongwu man the post position. Young is out there with Reza Shea. And it's MP in at the 3 slot. Okongwu with a screen on George. MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, that's the kind of player MP is striving to become.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
And both free throws good for MP.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Caruso with the ball. He's picked up by Reza Shea. Door to screen on Johnson. Williams for 3. Rebound Atlanta. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backcourt.
Okongwu with a screen on Caruso. Here's MP. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, if you don't put a body on Okongwu, you're asking for trouble.
Now Williams. Wiggins gets a screen for Williams. To the wing on the left. Here's Caruso. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks leading by 8. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
At the line for the Hawks. Onyeka Okongwu. At the line for 1.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Williams scanning the floor. Over in the corner, Dort. Nope. And that time, also a missed shot. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter start. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Plays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 24.
And even though it wasn't a great screen, he found a way to create some space.
Young against Caruso. Young pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Williams up on top. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Johnson. And a wide open look for MP. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Williams a screen on Young. Here's Caruso. Here's Dort. No good on the 3.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
To the paint. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. He's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Chad Holmgren comes in for Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Tyson Daniels checked in for Atlanta. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Dort against MP. 6 on the shot clock. Young outside. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Well, you know this is coming with Young on the court. He's always looking for his next 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
MP outside. MP with a screen on SGA. Stolen by Dort. SGA passes to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Four on the shot clock. Up again. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Outside, SGA. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Thunder.
Now into the line for Oklahoma City. Number 9.
Holmgren the pass to Caruso. Shot clock at 6. SGA kicks to Holmgren. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
MP with it. Back to Okongwu. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. And slam dunk by SGA.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Atlanta leading by 21. Pass to Johnson. No good on the triple.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet. Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Free throw good, MP. Alan Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Cason Wallace comes in for Georgia. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Young with the steal. MP with it. Williams picks him up. Johnson dishes to Okongwu. Now, here's MP. And he drives in. And MP throws it down.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
Holmgren with a screen on Young. In the corner, Wallace with it. And that comes off the assist by SGA. SGA's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Royce O'Neal.
Oklahoma City shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. For 3, Holmgren. Rebound by the Hawks. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game.
At the line for the Hawks, MP. 2 shots.
Free throw good, MP. He's off on the second. The Thunder shooting here about 46% for the game. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wallace. Holmgren outside. For 3, Williams. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And MP with the basket on the assist by Young. MP's got 35.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
And the rejection by MP.
In Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series is all but in the books. Congrats are in order tonight on an outstanding effort and a well-deserved victory for Atlanta.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
With a sensational win here in Game 3, we're going to be just 2 wins away from lifting the trophy.
Yeah, and it's just a massive win. There's history behind it. The team that wins Game 3 to take a 2-1 lead almost always wins the series. So while I wouldn't start etching their name on the trophy just yet, I would certainly have to call them the favorites at this point.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
There's 38 seconds left in the game. To the middle, Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
They get it back. Here's Wallace. A three-pointer, no good. On the wing, MP. Pull from the top of the key. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first two games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
MP, you were able to reach the 20-point mark tonight and help your team get the victory. Is this something you guys can build on?
I don't know.
Is that it?
I mean, we can, but will we? That's on us. You know, what this win means depends entirely on what we do next game. Proof's in the pudding, so we'll see what happens, Dominic.
Well, we appreciate your honesty, MP.
Dominic Hamill, always a good interview.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dom, thanks. Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
All right, here with special guest Deion Benjamin after MP and company secured their second win of the NBA Finals.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
Deion, you got to tell us, man, you're an NBA skills trainer. You see anything in this series from a skills perspective that MP, you know, might want to clean up?
Oh, lots. But I don't want to give the opposition any help, so I'm going to keep that to myself.
Come on, chill, bro.
All right. In all seriousness, yo, the growth that MP has shown from high school to now is mind-boggling. I mean, y'all should see some of the tapes he sent me from his freshman year.
Wait, you saw those? I thought they got, like, lost in the rough.
Oh, they did it first. But until your parents sent me that tape of Burlington Prep, yo, I was like, yo, who is this kid? How come I never seen him before? So I started scrolling back through my DMs. I'm talking years back, just to see if I missed something. And there was a kid who kind of looked like you, but he was much shorter and had a hideous hitch in his jump shot.
Okay.
Man, I had to do a double take. I couldn't think it was the same player.
I just needed a little guidance.
Yo, I'll say. But that just goes to show you. You never know what the future holds. And you could never count out a dude like MP, you know, someone who wants to smoke. You know, there's tons of players with natural ability who shy away from the big moment. Out of MP, yo, he wants all that smoke. That's why we standing here today.
Yes, sir. Hey, MP, out.
Oh.
Appreciate it, Zan. We're good.
Absolutely.